the lifestyle of people these days. Look at it. People are more inside of home than outside. Children are more on the television than outside getting physical. Ask your parents how physical they used to be outside, and now it's more indoors, in front of that TV. LCD screens are getting bigger and bigger, plasma TVs, you can see it. People are focusing on the quality of what they want to see and hear. You go out to the store and you don't know what to buy. You think, I'm going to spend $300 on a TV, and you end up spending $4,000. Why? Because this TV has a slightly better picture than this TV. Or this TV has got a slightly higher resolution than this TV. What I'm trying to say is that one of the minor signs of the last hour is that this world of entertainment, this illusion that we want to live in, has become a priority in a lot of people's lives. Prophet ﷺ said, everything has a cure except for two things. Everything has a cure. لِكُلِّ دَاءٍ دَوَاءٍ. Every illness has a cure. If you find it, he'll be cured. Except for two things. Al-Maut wal-Haram. Death and age, old age. You can't reverse it. All those commercials you see on television about this cream or that cream, I don't know their names, but you know, all these creams telling you because you know your life, and they put these women and men up there as though they have this really fresh skin. That's a lie. They're just deceiving you. There's no cure for old age. If you're 10 years old, 30 years old, 40, 50, 60, you know, in your mind, you know it was a long time ago, but how do you feel? You feel like it was only yesterday. Isn't that right? 60 years, 100 years, it feels like just yesterday. In your mind, you know it was a long time ago. But feeling, it's only a little bit. If you lived for 1,000 years, wallahi, it's going to feel the same. There's a narration about Nuh alayhi salam. He lived for 1,000 and about 150 or up to 1,350 years. Different narrations, but more than 1,000 years. And on his deathbed, the people asked him, how do you feel living all this long time? And he says, it's like a person opened a door, took a step to the other side and then closed the door. And he's trying to say that you don't even feel it. It just passes like that. So whether you're now or in 30 years' time, it's the same thing. You're going to feel the same as now. Prophet ﷺ said, كَقِطَعٍ مِّنَ اللَّيْلِ مُظْلِمَةٍ, as if you are standing in a dark night and there are dark clouds above you, you don't know what it holds. And then he said, يُصْبِحُ الرَّجُلُ مُؤْمِنًا وَيُمْسِي كَافِرًا. The person wakes up in the morning a believer, and in the evening he's a disbeliever. وَيُمْسِي مُؤْمِنًا وَيُصْبِحُ كَافِرًا. Goes in the evening a believer, and in the morning is a disbeliever. In other words, Rasul ﷺ is telling us that people lose their faith immediately, very quickly. And we see this happening now, with the internet getting more and more famous and popular, and people's communication can be a good thing, but the communication has caused people who ever had a doubt in their head, they find that millions of other people have got the same doubt, and they feel more comfortable with that doubt afterwards. Rasul told us there will come a time, among the minor signs is that people will reject hadiths and they will only accept the Quran. They'll say, between you and I is the Quran. If it's in there, I'll take it. If it's not in there, I don't believe it. He said this hadith. And then what's going to happen after that? Then the Quran will be rejected. Now the hadith, which is our second of the primary sources, then the first of the primary sources, which is the Quran, will also be gone. Look at us today. Dreams tell you things that we don't know. But the dreams agree with the sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ. For any dreams that go against the sunnah is not a dream from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it's from the